leather gloves, we're slapping in hands. Popcorn and peanuts, we're working the stands. Pink cotton candy, love on a stick. Was chasing the beer that circled the lips. Play ball, play ball. Load up the bases and smack it right over the wall.
Play ball.
Play ball.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laughter Saves Lives Live here on Strong Island Television and Paradise Studios in beautiful downtown Massapequa, New York, right next to what was the pizzeria? Leonardo's, where Richie had some delicious stuff tonight. Richie, who is our show sponsored by
Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community.
And LifeVac. What was it about LifeVac? Saving lives every day. What's there?
They save
have
lives
a hook
every day.
Do they have a hook?
I don't know if they have a hook yet.
We're back. So it's nice to have Richie back. Great show tonight.
Yeah.
We have Chief Saunders, founder and CEO of Project Lifesaver International. Melissa Alacasa, I should have asked how I pronounced the name. Experience builder, travel advisor with Heart Travel. And the Reverend Ann Cansfeld is back.
Always fun.
She's a pastor of Greenpoint, previous chaplain of the FDNY, and now she's in charge of the counseling unit for the FDNY.
Oh, wow.
In fact, my therapist called me the other day and said,
You're
John, stop talking. She actually called Ann, my therapist, and said he won't shut up. Could you tell him I'm here for a reason?
Yeah.
You know? So Ann's in charge of the unit. I don't know if that was HIPAA.
I don't know.
I think I was so obnoxious that HIPAA was tossed aside. You know what I mean?
You know why? Just by your voice alone, all your therapists tell you you're done. You're good.
Yeah, time's up.
No.
Oh, you mean I'm healed?
You're healed.
Healed.
You don't even need to come anymore.
Yeah, don't come anymore. Please.
John, you're fine.
In fact, there was 1 week I didn't realize it. My therapist had a little problem with the internet.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes into the session, she left and couldn't come back in, and I didn't realize it.
That's really nice. Perfect.
55 minutes later, I said, so when are we meeting next week? So yeah, good things are happening. Good. So anyway, you're doing good though. You were performing where in Russia or something. You were gone for a few weeks. You were on hiatus. Where were you?
Everywhere.
All over.
Yeah.
Big shows.
Big shows.
4
a day.
That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
So do you ever? I have guys working on my pool the other day.
Yeah.
Closing it up. The big Johnny L 18-foot above ground pool. I needed 3 guys to come over and close it. Because every year I wait too long, then it gets cold, then my family's yelling at me. Why'd you get people to do this?
Yeah.
But when you see guys working, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to get out there and be one of the physical guys.
Do you?
I want to be like, I'm helping them. Now I'm paying them, right? But I get out there, hey,
you guys need anything?
You need this? Yeah,
you need water?
Let's pull us over this way. Let's do this. Let's do that. Just because I want to feel like I still got that macho in me.
Yeah.
You know?
They probably move a lot slower when you're there.
All right, probably.
They just want you to go in. Like that time we nailed the nails down in the house.
Yeah, we volunteered.
Contractors couldn't even wait.
Richie and I volunteered they were rebuilding homes for people who were disabled. We made a donation from Laughter Saves Lives. He went down, and Richie said, hey, why don't let's help out for a few hours. It'll look good on the video. We'll take some pictures. And
we had our hammers.
We had our hammers, right?
Nails, yeah.
Had all of that stuff, and we were drilling stuff into the floor like screws.
Yeah.
And they called us the next day and said it took them 5 hours to fix what we screwed up.
Redo it all.
Just send the check by mail next time.
I'll never forget them just standing next to us, like
shaking
their
their
heads. Doing?
What are they doing? And the lady kept saying, they're giving us money.
And like, okay,
just let them go. Just let them go. So we embarrassed ourselves that day. So I was out there with the pool guys. I went for my checkup today.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, no, remember I had the laser done in my eyes a few weeks ago? Remember I got the laser shot into my eyes? And I was a little nervous about it. So my checkup was today. And I'm starting to be like my father, where I show up doctor's appointments like an hour early, like hoping there's a cancellation. And I just sit there, So I walked in, and this is kind of funny. Every time
I get there early just to get out early, hoping that they'll take me in, but they never take you in.
That's what I mean. That's what I did. So I get there. Well, you listening to me? That's exactly what I just said.
I do that too.
So,
No, you had a different theory. You said you wait 5 hours hoping that someone cancels. I just get there early hoping
that's what I did. That's what I did. Maybe I missed it. But I got there, and she takes out sugar-free chocolate. Every time I go in there, my daughter, my wife there, I go, you guys got nothing sugar-free for the diabetics, So I walked in. She said, she takes out a bag. She goes, I forgot your name, but I said, as soon as he comes, and isn't that cute? And she gave me that. Isn't it nice, though? Do you see when I got here?
Yeah.
And I said to Bobby, you want a slice of pizza, right? So you were nice enough to call me.
Right.
This is who this guy is. He calls me and he says, listen, I'm at Leonardo's.
I'm going to Leonardo's.
I ordered a hero.
Yeah.
Half eggplant, half
chicken parm.
So I'm waiting for him to say, which half do you want?
No, I said I will order one for you too.
Right. I can't eat a whole. I
did. That's why I didn't offer half.
So I walked in and he already taken one bite out of each half. So in case I would ask, hey, which half is mine?
I wanted to taste which half. I wanted to taste the chicken parm and the eggplant.
You shouldn't be eating all that at night.
I know.
So
but I went to the doctor yesterday and everything came out great.
Did it?
My sugar number is a little high.
Can we hip you? Can you tell us the number? You don't want to hip us.
7.5.
Holy crap!
That's low. He said
That's
real
low for
diabetes people have like 12.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing good then.
We're doing great.
I'm stopping my meds. We did a great show. You weren't there on Thursday. I went with Les Deegan.
Yeah.
We did the Veterans Home.
I know. In
Stony Brook. Guys were so funny because they wheel them in and I go, hey, I hear you're having pizza. How's the pizza? Oh, they get frozen. I mean, they were all in wheelchairs. So most of them mentally with it, They get the frozen pizza. It sucks. So we're going around busting their chops. In walks the guy from O Sole Mio Pizzeria.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they got everything for the pepperoni, sausage. They really took good care of them. And it was a great night. Les Deegan got up there. And then after Les was done, which was kind of nice, Les told all his jokes, And then when I got up there, they said, can we start the comedy show now?
Right. But all they had was you. Who were the other comedians?
Les Deegan went up first.
But who did you bring with you as the comedian?
I was the comedian. Hey, it's a tough crowd.
Do you know Bobby lives for this night so he can do his set?
Bobby has such professional shows all week here, right?
Yeah.
He never touches those friggin' buttons. And they would kill him. Like some of those ladies who have shit. Yeah. Bobby, if you do it again, that's it. We're leaving, right? We get up here and he's back there. Whatever he wants to do. He's pressing things. He doesn't even know what he's pressing.
We love you, Bobby. It's fun.
Of course we love Bobby. Friday night, where did we go? On the Jersey side.
Oh, yeah. What was
Butch's Club, Primetime Comedy Club.
You
performing? I can't tell you. I can't say I killed. I'm not allowed to say this.
You headline?
Here's how I did. Oh, where's my pickleballs in the bag? Let's say the ball. I did this last week with Santo.
It's over there.
Let's say the ball is right here and I'm close to the net, but I'm in the kitchen.
Right.
What's going to happen to that ball? What's going to happen? Bada bing! I slammed it. I had a great set. 30 minutes of funny.
Who else was on the show?
Johnny.
Santo.
No. Steve Oliva opened the show.
Yeah.
And who's the headliner? Johnny Watson.
Wow, that's a fun show.
Fun night, great crowd. We made a few bucks for Laughter Saves Lives.
Yeah.
We sold a few shirts. The guy who won, who won the 50-50?
Who?
Hey, Johnny Plug, our guy.
Oh, no way.
Our guy, yeah.
Patrick.
And I told him not.
He's not on tonight, Patrick.
No, I told him.
There he is.
Where is he? Patrick was on? Was he on?
He's right there. Johnny Plug time. Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
There he is.
He was at the show. Patrick, can we see Patrick? Patrick, tell him how I did. Write a little note. How I did, Patrick. Let's see if Patrick writes it out.
The night
What-
I was there, Patrick was in the audience.
Was he?
Come over to me after the show. He goes, "Wow, how does John get you for the Laughter Saves live show?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm in the neighborhood, so I come down. But he was, this whole table was salivating.
Oh,
They
they
even
were-
got to meet
Him
me.
and his wife were there. It was
Got
so
to
much
meet
fun.
me.
It's Johnny Plug time, Patrick McDonald. And he said to me, very, very kind man, I said, you know what I say? If you win the 50-50, here's the 50-50 tickets, right? If you win the 50-50, you can't give the money back. You take it home. If you want to send me a check, which nobody ever has.
He said it was
Fine.
great, by the way.
Oh, there he is. Johnny Plug was great. Thank you, Patrick. You know what he did? Before he left, he went over to the girls that were selling my shirts, snuck the money back in there and said, give it back to John. This is the kind of guy he is.
He's unbelievable.
So we made a few bucks for Laughter Saves Lives the other night.
That's right.
Anything else that I wanted to bring up? You watch the 1% Club?
No, I don't even
People watch the 1% Club. Great game show. They ask a bunch of questions. 90% of the people got it right. That we polled 80%. They go all the way down to 1%. I play with my wife and my daughter. My daughter got I think there's about 15 questions. My daughter got 13 right. My wife got 12 right. I got 2 right. And my grandson got 3 right. He's 9. So I'm not too good at the 1% Club.
No. I want to watch it. What channel?
It's on Hulu. I watch it on Hulu, but it's on a regular channel.
You know what happened to me?
No.
I have Verizon, right?
Mhm.
Listen to my dilemma. I have Verizon, and I see that they're going to give you Netflix and HBO Max for $10.
Right?
Now I have both of them already, but they're separate. And I'm paying Netflix on Netflix.
Right.
I go, I want it. I go, but I want to upgrade to not the standard.
Right.
So they go, well, once you get we sign you over for the $10. Now you could upgrade, right? They'll send you the email to upgrade. So I go, do it. I do it, but now I have Netflix and HBO Max with commercials.
Oh, I
And
hate
now
that.
I can't get back. I was paying less money. Now I'm paying more money.
You know,
I'm paying
when
like $20 each.
when I was over your house, I saw your bill on the table.
Yes.
You know, you could save money.
How?
Get rid of the Hustle and the Playboy channels.
I
didn't even know you still had them.
I need them.
We're back to the
only
pickleball league. Hey, Bobby, let's talk some pickleball. Hey! 4-1. The Laughter Saves Lives team the other night went 4-1. Christina Marie coming around, my daughter. She is learning that I am in charge of the court. I can go anywhere I want because I'm paying. I'm paying for it, so she can't complain. I said, just switch. But the other night, for the second week, playing against us was my old partner, Bridget Kavanaugh, and her mom, Roseanne Sorrentino, was here to talk about the pickleballs. Roseanne, did we not have fun?
We had fun, John, but you're insane on the court.
Why? I'm just
insane good.
Insane.
No,
what?
I thought that Christina was gonna smack him in the head with the pickleball paddle.
Really?
He is all over the court.
I am.
What does that mean?
All
All
over.
over the court.
Well, because I go on her side sometimes. Like a
He
surprise.
doesn't share the court.
No, I do.
Oh no, he shares it. He makes no room for anyone else. He doesn't even say, I got it. He just dives in front of you and hits the ball.
Listen to me.
Kind of reminds me of this show.
Yes, absolutely.
Wearing this shirt, she has to see me as I'm going in front. She knows to switch sides. Because when I go over there, the other team doesn't expect it. And I go, bada bing, like that. And when I say bada bing, that throws them off.
Listen, John.
Yeah.
Speaking of pickleball, can we talk about my improvement, my skill improvement?
If there was improvement, I would talk about it.
John.
Roseanne.
I was much better.
Yes, you have been. You're practicing. You're hitting the ball back. You just got it a little harder. But yes, there definitely is improvement.
And I have Bridget telling me every time I make a mistake.
Yes. See,
is she helping you?
I don't miss that.
She heckles me.
Yep. Oh, she heckles you on the court. She
Wow.
gets angry and it's scary.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
scary.
What
But,
does she say? Would she have witty comments?
Oh, there's a lot of F words and
A
stuff.
lot of F words. And then she's
Yeah.
always like, plant your feet. Plant your feet.
Plant your feet.
I'm trying.
Like, I'm
But you're
trying, Mom.
scary.
I'm trying, honey.
What do you have?
She's
Your feet
little
off
mean.
the ground?
What?
Plant your feet. Aren't you standing on your
She's
feet?
moving.
Oh,
But if I move, she's like, you've got to stop moving because you run through and then it gets out.
oh, I got you. So in pickleball, you have to be stationary when you hit.
Not this all the time.
Not
but-
all the time, but here's the thing. I love when Bridget hits the ball and it goes out or she misses, because then I'm like, that's not on me.
Right.
Right.
Right. And that happens once or twice a game out of 50.
No, it happens a lot more.
I'm kidding you, Roseanne. I love you. I love you. I love seeing you
Doesn't
in pickleball.
sound like it, John.
I do. I
Oh,
give it a honk
all right.
honk, and Bridget, she has a hair.
No,
up.
we have fun. We have fun. And I'm glad that I'm playing because, I live in a 55 and over now. So
Do they have
that's
pickleball
apropos.
courts in the 55 and over?
it's apropos. I think when you're 55 and over, it's like
It is.
55 and over, you get a pension, you play pickleball.
All right, I'm gonna.
No, do they have courts in your community?
Oh, no, I have no amenities. That's why my rent is so cheap.
Oh, good. Well, listen. We're gonna go, but listen to me. When are they gonna find out in this 55 and over community that you're so young and not 55?
The rent is great. No, they're funny because they're like, oh my God, look at her. She can carry 4 bags of groceries all at once. She can drink coffee after 4 p.m. And then I'll be like, oh, let me take your garbage for you. And they're like, it's heavy. And I'm like, Susan, there are 17 wine bottles in my bag. I can handle some Depends and an empty milk carton. We're good.
Is the
Rose-
rumor out there that you can drive at night?
I can drive at night.
Don't tell anybody. Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Ooh.
All right, we gotta go,
Crazy.
Roseanne. I love you.
Crazy.
Thank you for sitting in. So I know you had
Bye.
another podcast to do.
Thank you.
Roseanne
Bye,
Tarantino,
guys.
the original Pepper and Annie. We're gonna go to break and we'll be right back
She's always fun.
with the Chief.
This is personal to me. I'm John Field, 9/11 responder and advocate. I walked the halls of Congress for 20 years. You too may qualify for the same 9/11 benefits as I do. It's true, it's the law. If you were south of Canal Street and you had any of the 69 cancers linked to 9/11, you may qualify for compensation up to $250,000 and free health care. Sadly, only 10% of you have enrolled. Access what you are owed. Call now to find out if you qualify. I fought side by side with Barasch and McGarry for 2 decades in Washington, D.C. to get benefits for all victims, not just responders. You owe it to yourself to call Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community. I trust them. So can you.
And we're back with Laughter
Yeah.
Saves Lives.
Bada bing, bada bing. We're back. Our first guest. Well, Roseanne really wasn't she was a
Our second.
poppin'. She was a poppin',
Poppin'.
right? Our first guest is Chief Saunders from CEO from Project Lifesaver International. Bring in the Chief.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Chief.
Hello.
How are you? Thank you for doing the show. You're probably saying already, what did I get myself into?
No, it's been very entertaining to you, to be honest.
Wow.
Thank you, Chief. You've been around a
I
lot of
like him. We
Yeah.
have more
Project Lifesaver, 501 community-based public safety nonprofit organization that provides law enforcement, fire rescue, search and rescue teams, caregivers, and others with a program designed to protect.
Whoa.
Now listen to this: protect, when necessary, quickly locate individuals with cognitive disorders who are prone to the life-threatening behavior of wandering.
Wow.
This is original. I've never heard of a charity or foundation or organization like this. Tell us how this got started, Chief, in your career.
Well, a few years ago, I was a police officer in Chesapeake, Virginia. And one of my duties was command of special operations, which included search and rescue. Well, one of the things we found that a lot of our searches in the late 90s, mid 90s, were for Alzheimer's patients.
Okay.
And we were not very good at recovering them. We didn't know searching for an Alzheimer's patient is not the same for searching for a so-called normally cognitive person.
Right.
But the same carried over when I took over as a volunteer commander of the Sheriff Search and Rescue. Well, I just kept thinking that we have a failure rate that's too high. We really don't know what we're doing. Time is against us. And the searches were becoming exponentially huge and long.
Right. And expensive, right? I would assume
very expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive. But anyway, I happened to get a brochure one day about wildlife tracking. And I just had the thought, well, if we can do this with animals, we can do it with birds, we can do it with bears. Why can't we have something with a person that's prone to wander and get lost that we can do the same thing? And that's where it started. I called the manufacturer. They worked with me, and we started it in 1999 in Chesapeake, Virginia.
How much do the devices cost on average, Chief?
That depends on the agency, John. Some agencies give them for nothing. Some charge a deposit. The normal cost to an agency is about $350.
That's cheap.
And it comes with a 6-year warranty and a year supply of batteries and bands.
When
the batteries only have to be changed every 60 days.
Is it a GPS device?
No, it is not. We found that GPS is not as reliable as it's made out to be in this kind of situation.
Right.
So this is radio frequency technology.
Whoa.
This is the same way the Japanese found Pearl Harbor, I'm sad to say. They followed a radio signal.
Wow, interesting.
So we do the same thing, and each person has their own frequency. So we know what that frequency is. We can tune into it, get the signal, and then vector into them.
That's great.
That is awesome. And I would assume also a family can buy these for their loved one.
Yeah, they can. Now, we only work with public safety agencies, so we require them to go through the agency.
Okay.
I want to make sure that the fire or the police or whoever's doing it knows this person's in the program and knows all about them. So if there is an incident where they have to go search for them, okay, I know who they are. I know their frequency. I know something about them.
Oh, that's
so
true.
Let me, I guess to get really technical here, I had this problem when I was younger. My grandfather used to go out for walks and never come home until the police brought him home late at night. He just didn't know where he was. We would have killed for a service like this. Now, we're also talking about, are we talking about seniors or adults that would get in their car and just drive?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we can locate them because we can take this thing in the air. We can put it on drones, the receiving devices. But when we say it's for seniors, we actually also cover children with autism and other cognitive disorders. But yeah, we can locate them.
Is there a program where an organization like ours can sponsor an individual or two where they couldn't afford this device or something like that, or even through the agency?
Certainly. If you go on our website, in fact, New York, I think all but about 7 or 8 agency sheriff's offices in New York do the program. So if you wanted to check and say, well, is there one near me that I would like to sponsor somebody? I'm sure they would be more than happy to work with you.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I like it.
That'd be pretty cool. So your career, tell us a little bit about the career. How long you've been doing in law enforcement?
Well, I entered law enforcement in 1968.
Wow.
I spent 33 years with the Chesapeake Police Department, retired as a captain. 2 years before retirement, I founded Project Lifesaver. So now I've been doing Project Lifesaver for 26 years. So all total, I got about 58 years in public safety.
All right. So you're having a fundraiser. What is this thing you're doing in Florida? Is it a fundraiser?
Oh, it's our annual conference. And what we do is we bring all members or personnel from our member agencies in, and we give them the latest information that we may have on the disorders, Alzheimer's, autism. We also bring somebody in that is very knowledgeable in PTSD, because we want our people to know, okay, if I have a problem, who can I contact?
Right.
We give them the latest technology updates and these things that we do. Just those kind of things. That's for 2 days. And then we have 2 days of training. And that would be training in those same disciplines and qualification in our program, because we train every officer or every person that's what we call an electronic search specialist. How do you use the equipment? How do you deal with the people when you get them? How do you talk to them? One thing is to find them. Now you got to get them home.
Right.
And that can be a problem too at times.
Sure, they could be scared, and yeah,
or they can be agitated.
So you have some guest speakers, and I hear you're having a little a speaker and a comic coming down from New York. Is this true?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I hear you have somebody coming down for entertainment.
A comedian.
Yeah, there's some guys up here that were former firefighters. I understand that they think they're funny, so I think they're funny as well from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because it's nothing like standing in front of a bunch of police officers as a firefighter.
Oh no, we got some firefighters there too, John.
All right, good.
Just so you feel more comfortable, our youngest son is a division chief with the Chesapeake, Virginia Fire Department.
Well, I am honored that you guys asked me to come down. We'll make a little money for Laughter Saves Lives, sell my shirts, blah, 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 and we'll have a ball. Talk about my guys a little bit since it's the 25th anniversary of 9/11. As Tony Musafusi, who I worked with, always says, say their name. As long as we're saying their name, we're not forgetting them. So I will say their names, tell a little story maybe about one or two of them, and then we'll do a little funny as a way to remember them, make people laugh. And
there's one other gentleman that'll be there that I'm sure you probably know, and that's Rich Picciotto.
I probably know him by face.
Yeah, I think they wrote a book about him, Last Man Out, when one of the towers collapsed.
Yeah.
He works with us very closely.
Well, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
I am very, I can't tell you how honored I am. And I said to my wife, I told her, I said, listen, this organization wants me to go away. And I didn't even finish the sentence. And she goes, yeah, go. Anything to get me out of the house, she's in for, you know. She says, what is it, 2 weeks long? How long is it? I said, it's only a few days. She goes, well, find something else to do while you're out there. But thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. And we look forward to our conference and you being there.
Want to throw out a website or anything?
Yeah, we're at www.projectlifesaver.org.
You're doing God's work, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this break.
Protect your family. Buy LifeVac now.
Thank you, Daddy.
That was us over 10 years ago.
Now LifeVac is responsible for saving over 4,000 lives from choking.
In the time it takes you to pick up the phone and call, another life could be saved.
The LifeVac saved my life in 1 to 2 seconds.
Protecting families has always been our mission. I'm sure you love your family like I love my daughter. Do us all a favor and get your own LifeVac now.
Go to lifevac.net or call 877-LifeVac. Order now.
Oh,
and we're back with Laughter Saves Lives.
And we're back with Laughter Saves Lives. My speak way over here, bada bing, bada bing. We're going to bring out our next guest. And I made the mistake of not phonetically asking her how to spell her name because I'm an idiot. So let's bring out Melinda, and I'm not going to screw up her name. I'm going to ask her to say it. Yes, Alcasa, right? Alcasa?
Did I say that right?
Alcasa, you have it. Yes.
Oh, see?
That's
it.
Names.
Well, that's why you're here, for names. How are you?
Hey,
Melissa?
good. I'm fine. Thank you. It's great to be here.
I have to make sure I don't call you Melissa. I'm sure it happens a lot, right?
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. So when I found your website, it was through, I guess, pickleball.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at these beautiful, wonderful trips you take people to. They're playing pickleball in all kinds of beautiful places and making new friends and all of that. But I thought I saw, first what I wanted to talk about is, didn't you do some trips where they were related to pickleball or not, where people went away and they helped or went to different areas where they assisted people?
Yes, that's
Talk
my
a little
mission.
about that
That's my
first.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I think pickleball and travel are very powerful forces to bring people together, to open up new understanding, develop friendships with people that you may look different, may have different culture, may, you know, be in different parts of the world. I mean, when I travel, it's, you know, this sort of new perspective, right? So pickleball is a game that has inspired people from different walks of life to play together. So in my trips, I always have what I call a with heart component. So I run with heart travel, but my pickleball part is called Carpe Dinkum pickleball. So seize the dink.
Seize the dink.
The with heart component is that I connect with local organizations in each destination. So for example, I have a trip in November and we'll be going back to the Calasanz Bavaro School in Punta Cana, which is in the Dominican Republic. And we stay at the Club Med there because they have 8 pickleball courts.
Nice.
And I offer an opportunity to take my participants out of the resort and to visit this school. And this will be the 3rd time we're going to this school. The last time we brought a pickleball net, paddles, balls, and we taught the students and staff. I think I sent you a picture of that. And it was amazing. And so they welcome us with open arms now. And one of the students actually said it was the very first time anyone from the United States had ever visited the school. So it's a giving exchange. It's not like we're giving back. I don't even really use that term.
Right.
We do bring sports equipment. They say it's really hard for them to obtain sports balls. So, you know, I have 40 people in my group and we hand over 40 soccer balls or basketballs, and it's an amazing experience. So
how many students are in the school, Linda? How many students?
Oh boy.
Ballpark.
50, 100. I mean, they're the whole school comes out, and the teachers and the gym teacher, you know, and a bunch of people came out, and we spent a couple hours.
You know, that's why I enjoy the sport so much. I don't take it that seriously. I'm not going to take lessons and do the. I go out. I'm athletic. You know, I'm athletic, and I'm an intermediate, I guess you would say now. I don't want to play in that. I don't want to work that hard when I get there. I don't mind being competitive. I play with my daughter, who's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter lives out east, so I don't see her that much. So I get to see her. You saw Roseanne was on, but I've made so many friends. And then when I go down the park, I don't shut up. So either people I think love me or hate me. How you doing? Good day, good shot. You know, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. Encouragement. It's very good.
The only sport, let me think, maybe you could do a little bit of this in golf, where I can go down there by myself, put my paddle on the fence, and 3 other people who I don't know put their paddle. Let's play.
You know what? Anywhere in the world. I've been to Guatemala. I've been all different places, and that same protocol occurs when you go into places, and you can just join in and you have new friends. So the other thing, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I just want to tell you that I didn't bring this to your attention, I don't think, but I want to send you a copy of a book that my husband wrote because he actually witnessed the beginnings of this game before 1965.
Wow.
Because, you know, if you look it up, Senator Joel Pritchard and Bill McCallum and a few other guys definitely took credit, and rightly so, for bringing the game to what we know now.
Massachusetts?
Washington State, Bainbridge Island.
All right.
My husband was raised in Washington State, and his dad used to take him to his aunt's house where she would host political fundraisers for Senator Pritchard before he became a senator. And they had a badminton net up in the yard, and they played a game they called pickle pong. And they, my dog's barking.
That's okay.
We can't let her out completely unless that is closed. Anyway, they played this game called pickle pong, and they used to get pickled, and they would eat his aunt Gretchen's gherkins. So he wrote a book called The Curious History of Pickleball, its origins as pickle pong, 1959 to 63. So I'm just throwing that out to you, but
I read
a little tangent.
I read something that the origins were in somebody's backyard. They took paddles. They took a wiffle ball.
Yeah, that's it.
What's the dog's name?
Well, there was a dog that came later. So anyway, a little pickleball trivia there, but you might want to have him on the show sometime. He can tell you more about it. But what I do also with my pickleball stuff is very much about, building, as I said, building community. So I have a big project right now that I'm doing called Pickleball for Water. And, in Uganda and in other parts of the world, clean, accessible, safe water is not just turn on the tap. People have to walk miles, and it's usually women. And it's when they get to where they're going to bring this water, it's also not clean. So I have something that I'm calling Pickleball for Water. There's a pickleball team in Uganda called the Dream Team Pickleball Academy. And you can look them up on Facebook and you'll see these guys are amazing. And this man, Kabanda Shafiq, he is making it his life's work to help underprivileged youth through pickleball to save and change their lives.
Wow, that's incredible.
Let's get him on the show. Can we get him on the show?
We can try to do that. And I am hoping to build a well there because I work with an organization called Call to Care Uganda. So it all kind of came together. So it's pickleball focused that brings in something that adds to their community, their life. And I'm trying to raise $10,000. And I'm hoping by National Pickleball Day, October 10th, if every pickleball player donated $5, right, we would have it done. We would have it done.
October 10th is next week.
October 10th is next week. But just think, if every pickleball player made a $5, $10 donation, there's like 4.8 million pickleball players in this country.
Sure.
And I have the Carpe Diem Giving Club. We can do amazing things in the world through pickleball and do good.
I love it.
That's the first project. I want to contribute, Chief Sanders' project with this,
Melinda, I years ago, I thought, wouldn't it be cool to build a well, through an organization that does that in an area where they don't have water, in memory of my guys lost on 9/11. I thought that would be pretty cool. Now, we can't do that before October 10th.
Okay.
I will be in touch with you tomorrow, and I will blast this out on all my pickleball sites.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
But if we can build another one, whatever you want to do, we'll do a show specifically for this.
Beautiful.
But we would need a few months to get the word out because we want to do it right,
Great.
So, and then I'd have to ask my wife if I can leave the state.
Yeah.
We're not asking.
Oh.
Well, yeah, there will be a Uganda trip. There will be a,
Uganda.
They're looking for coaches. You can come with me. My next trip is, there's a few trips I have. So, but I'd love to put one together for your club. That's the other thing I do is, if somebody says I want to go away and have pickleball be included, then.
Do you do stuff that's closer? Like, I don't know if my wife would let me go away, but like something in the United States in a location.
Absolutely. We have New Hampshire, we have Montana, we have Rhode Island, we have Connecticut, we have a lot of places.
Even do you do like what if somebody is new at pickleball?
We have I bring coaches with me. I have some amazing coaches that I work with.
Wouldn't that be fun?
You know what?
Comedians pickleball.
Wait a minute. I know somebody who's a ambassador. They call
it could be a lot of fun.
What?
What's that?
An ambassador for what?
The comedian, what's his name? Outside of you and him. Elvis Maduro.
Oh,
him from Long Island?
Okay.
Elvis
Don't know of him, but I would like to meet him. Absolutely. I'm a pickleball ambassador as well.
Instructor and a ambassador.
Yeah, me too. I'm an instructor with IPTPA and also an ambassador. So I've got pickleball all over my life right now.
I would love to be an instructor for beginners. I would love to be an instructor for beginners.
Yeah.
You could
there's a lot of very good strategy. When you know kind of where to be on the court, it changes your whole game.
I should, but
taking it slow. But I hear you like to run around. It's all good.
He's all over the court.
Let me tell you something.
Even with another team.
That was an exact. I respect Roseanne. I love her. She's still listening.
I'd like to play with you. I think you'd be a lot of fun to play with. I'm there.
See, is Roseanne still there?
You do any kind of drop shots, or are you like always?
No, I'm learning as slamming the ball is not the way to play all the time.
Right.
I love a good, I call it a little bada bing drop. I love that. And when I do that, I drop it and then I dance around the court. Which some people think is funny and some people want to kill me.
Loser.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't.
It's terrible.
Listen, if I say, tell me what you think, Melinda.
Yeah.
If I say, Melinda, great shot. If I say the other guy, great shot. If I hit a good shot, can I? And sometimes I'll go, oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then I catch myself and I go, I'm sorry, but that was a good shot.
His favorite line
I think you need to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
It's like taking candy away from a baby. Things like that. Is that okay?
No, I don't. I love laughing. I love playing.
I love that what you're doing. What you're doing is really wonderful. My friend who's here, who's part of another community, that she heard what I was doing and said it's great that you are putting together a show that is dedicated to the first
I would love to do that because I'm trying to bring those two worlds together.
Right. Yeah.
We do a little pickleball segment here just for fun, but I'm because I just love the networking and I got a sponsor just for wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Here's what we wear in the league. They all have different colored shirts. I wear my own. And somebody, what is that, John? Blah, 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 blah. I end up getting a nice sponsor.
Yeah.
Just because
I'm all about collaboration and trying to, work together to support one another. So
you're definitely going to talk.
My pickleball experience was 10 minutes. I fell. I had a ball slammed in me. I ran backwards and I fell on my elbow. My shoulder came out. It was a mess.
You got to be careful.
I know. But do you also teach the safety of?
Yes, actually, I do. I have a woman who's also a comedian. Her name is Ellen Corlitz, and she does pickle high intensity training, but it's all about pickleball moves and stretching and being on the court in a way that's safe. My husband happens to be a martial art qigong guy, and he's developed something for pickleball players to learn how to, again, be able to move in a way that your body, as he says, what does he say? That don't cash checks that your body can't cash or whatever.
Right.
I don't know.
What I like to do.
But yeah, there, you have to be careful. You have to be aware and how to move and all that kind of stuff. It's important.
And listen, we only have a minute, but I truly believe that your legs, you need to stretch. You need to get your legs strong. People look at the game, they go, oh, it's easy. If your legs aren't strong, you're going to hurt yourself.
And you got to drink water. You got to stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Give out the websites again, Melinda.
Travelandpickleball.com.
You are awesome. I will be in touch.
All right.
This is great. It was so nice. I'm glad I met you.
Thank you. Me too. Thank you so much for being open to having me on, and I look forward to more.
All right, Melinda. Have a great night.
Okay.
I found a pickleball,
a home run.
Yeah. All right, Bobby, just throw up our logo 1 second and we'll bring up Ann next. Guys, if you want to do a fundraiser, a comedy night, let me tell you something. Lots of fun. Richie and I will come out. We'll bring some other comics, PTAs, Little Leagues, whatever. The Laughter Saves Lives Comedy Tour will come out and put on a great show. Lots of fun. Great way to raise some money. And the husband and the wife can both come. It's not like you're having what?
Of course. No.
They have
we
the
want
fashion
everybody
shows.
to come.
Yeah. It's a husband and wife event. So get in touch with us. You know where to find me. And we'll come out and we'll put on a funny show.
Right.
Richie is very funny. I always bust his chops. I can watch his act all the time. Talking about funny, this lady's not supposed to be funnier than us. She has other jobs.
But yet each time she's on, she's funny.
She tops us. Please, a nice warm welcome for our friend, Reverend Ann Pansfeld.
Hi, guys.
You get the jacket. This is, do we have any kind of bing, 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 bing? This is her 12th time on the show, more than anybody else ever. She gets a jacket like Saturday Night Live. You get a jacket. Do you have a jacket yet? Do you have a left?
So honored.
No, right. There it is. The bell. You got it.
The bell.
We got to get her a
Boy,
jacket.
Bobby's right. See how quickly Bobby gets to that bell?
Great.
Ann, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Let me tell you, you're one of my favorite guests on this show.
Oh, I'm so
always
glad.
make it uplifting and funny. And
Every week Richie comes and goes, is Ann on? You know why he says that? Because Richie never prepares for the show and looks at the emails we send. Who's going to be on?
I know.
No.
You know, why read the emails when you can just be pleasantly surprised in the moment?
Right? See?
Like reading emails, it just takes so much time.
I have a hard time remembering the pickleball score. So even though I spoke to you this afternoon, knew you were coming on, when I saw you on the screen, I go, oh, Ann's on. Oh, wait a second. I booked her. That's how, I got all excited and I forgot I booked her. That's why she's on.
He needs that abacus thing with this, like in pool, you slide the beads.
In pool? Oh, in pool.
When you play pool.
I thought you meant my pool.
No, billiards.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So, and you're not playing the pickle yet, right? You were in phenomenal shape when you were going to Orange Theory. How's that going?
I'm still going to Orange Theory. It's
Good
still
girl.
working well. I'm
All
ready
right.
to play the pickle, I think.
You ready to play?
I think we should maybe do some pickleball yoga in advance since, many people I know have messed up shoulders and knees and whatnot, but I'm ready.
If you know 3 other people who want to learn, Johnny L will come out for free. If they want to make a little donation to Laughter Saves Lives, I'll take it, but for free, and we'll learn the game.
I think I have a secret weapon, which is usually my
Taser?
MO for playing sports, which is just yelling very loudly.
That's good.
Perfect.
That's my MO on stage.
But you got to louder than him.
Yeah, that's my MO on stage because I have very few punchlines. I tell the audience, if I talk really loud or scream, that was a punchline.
Right.
So I prepare them, so I go, and it's the elephant. And they go, it's not fun. Oh, okay. The elephant. I don't know how it fit in
That
there.
day I played with him, it lasted 10 minutes, and my arms and legs were doused in blood. I'm driving home. I was louder than him. No! You did it again!
He wasn't loud because I said, Richie, are you all right? Oh, I said, get off the court.
I'm like, John, my arm's out of the socket. You're a
Joe,
fireman.
come on in.
Help
Richie,
me.
get off the court. Stop bleeding on it. So it was.
Other people want to play here. I remember you said that.
Other people want to play here.
I'd really like to commend you, though. You have managed to go and make a weekly hour-long show out of, okay comedy, first responders, and pickleball. Right? I mean, it's just it's so great.
Amazing. We have people go, there's 55 minutes of my life I can't get back.
Right?
What the freak was that?
Let
But
alone
you're really loving pickleball. It's
20
awesome.
minutes.
Who isn't inspired to go and play pickleball by your love? Here is actually your deep spiritual moment when you
It is, it is. I'm telling you.
share it with others.
Well, I know what Ann wants to talk about is something that I wanted to talk about. We lost a firefighter this week, Aaron, or last week. This week or last week, Aaron Clark. He was a firefighter, right, Ed?
Right, he was a firefighter, yep.
Firefighter. I mean, he didn't get promoted. And I didn't know Aaron. I know of him from Nancy Carbone, from Friends of Firefighters. And like I was saying to the chief, if we say their name, they're not forgotten. So every once in a while, I like to bring somebody on and say, hey, who was this Aaron Clark? Talk about him a little bit.
So, like I was just saying, when you love something or someone, you just want to share them with people. And for me, that was a really interesting thing. When somebody dies, you really find out who they are. And you get to hear stories that you didn't know. And you tell the stories. Like, that's the whole idea, getting together for a wake and for a funeral. And, I mean, first off, it was really interesting to me. Like, if you looked online on social media, firefighters used more words than I have ever read before to describe Aaron Clark. Like, just in the sheer, usually, it was like, R.I.P. Don't worry, brother. We'll take it from here. But in this case, there were so many stories about Aaron. And I met him because he was in Ladder 4. We live across the street from Ladder 4. And he was just always welcoming and joyful and kind and supportive. I was going through my phone looking for photos of him, and I was not surprised to find my daughter, when she was probably like 8 years old, had baked her first cake and decorated it. And this thing looked like, the Swedish chef got drunk and then, it was not beautiful. And there's this photo of her presenting it to Aaron and one of the other guys at the door, and he just looked so delighted to receive her present of this cake. And he was a real backer of the Spartan Sword Pledge, which is a really brilliant idea. It was a collaboration, I think, between some military guys and Danny Prince.
I was going to say, Danny Prince is involved with that.
Right. It's a genius. It's a genius idea. So what it is some of the military guys, two friends apparently were talking, and they were talking about wanting to take their lives. And they came up with a pledge. It wasn't that they weren't going to take their life. It was that before they did, they would call their buddy. That's the promise. The promise is a manageable promise.
That's perfect.
When you're in the hole, it's a manageable promise. I promise I will call you before I take my life. And then with Danny Prince, they ended up making the sword, which is what you take the pledge on, out of steel from the World Trade Center. And so they would go around to VA hospitals and to other veterans organizations and encourage. Aaron was a Marine. Encouraged veterans to take this pledge, and Aaron was just a relentless advocate for life and for enjoying life and for being connected to one another. So he would go out and have large groups of people take the pledge on the sword, and then he would get their phone numbers. And I bet that guy had literally thousands of phone numbers of people in his phone. And he would just check in, just back and forth, how you doing, with people reaching out.
That's incredible.
And I told the story online or shared it online with him about the night that one of our members took his life, and I was heading out, and my daughter asked, she woke up and was like, "Where are you going?" And I told her, and she's like, "Well, Mom, you better go and get the sword." And it was because Aaron had showed her the sword when we were walking by the firehouse one day. He said, would like to see it. And and it made such an impression on her, like, 10-year-old. At this point, she was 10-year-old mind. But I'll tell you, like, I feel so blessed to have known this man.
I could tell, and that's why I wanted you to come on, because, like I said, I didn't know him, but from what I was reading, I said, and listen, there are a lot of other of our guys and veterans that I wish we could do it for everybody. In a way, Aaron represents all those that we don't do it for, but every once in a while in life and on Laughter Saves Lives Live, we like to step back and say, who was this guy? He sounds awesome. And
right, like what? And what is it? I'm always intrigued by the people who have such an influence, like Ray Pfeiffer, like Michael Judge. Everybody said that they were his friend, and like he was their friend. What is it about those people and their personalities that's just magnetic and draws them in?
Yep.
And it was amazing. He had this huge funeral out at St. Pat's
nice.
The lineup was really long. The fire commissioner, the first step, the chief of department, everybody was there. And it wasn't because he was a high rank.
Right.
It was because
he was loved.
He was everyone's friend.
Yeah. We only have about a minute.
I would say John's got that magnetic personality.
I was going to say, everybody's John's friend.
Part of it. It's the other
side of the magnet, especially on the pickleball court when I hit a nice shot. That was a good shot. I can't help myself. I'm sorry, but you did a nice job there in the time we had. I got a good feeling of who this guy was, and that's what I wanted you to do tonight. Specifically, we both wanted you to come on. You wanted to come on to do that. The next time we'll have you on, we'll do some more goofy stuff because it's always fun. Now we got to get to the
found
church.
out he loves lousy cake.
Yes,
Right?
it wasn't a lousy cake. It was made with
She
love.
said it was.
It was made with love. It was made
Never
with
heard you
love.
say
It
it
didn't
wasn't
look
the
so
best
good.
cake.
We're not
We
really
need
sure
to
how
pick
well it
the
tasted.
day. We need to pick the day where we're going to come down, give a little check, serve your community the food, all of that.
Pick a date. Any Tuesday.
Any Tuesday?
Any
All right, I'm
Tuesday.
going to throw some dates at you.
Okay.
I got to make sure Richie's free.
Yeah, I am.
But we'll get a few other comics, and we'll come
See,
on
you
down.
know, it had been on Wednesday, which was the reason why it didn't work out, because you have a standing date on Wednesdays. But
Yeah.
just for you, we moved it to Tuesday.
And we appreciate that.
Wow.
Pastor Ann Cansfeld is here again tonight. She got the jacket 12 times, and a beautiful, beautiful way to remember Aaron Clark. Thank you so much, Ann.
You got it. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week. Richie's going to be here next week again, 2 in a row.
I am here next week.
We'll see you next week. And Laughter Saves Lives live.
Live.